sir. Happy damn Wednesday, everybody. Happy damn Wednesday. It's Wednesday, June 26th, year of our Lord, 2024. My keyboard is not working. Maybe I gotta plug it in. Maybe that'll help. Oh yeah. Now we cooking with gas. Anyways, welcome to the channel. My name is Greg, if y'all don't know me. Man, we are just having all kinds of issues. All right, there we go. That should be good now. Anyways, welcome to the latest episode of the All About Aviation channel. Thanks for tuning in today. We're going to do this little Honda jet flight from Lake Tahoe to Las Vegas. I tried doing this flight last night, and screens kept cutting out, the black screens. You know, it got us the black screens on the inside of it. I think I figured out the reason why. But, so we're going to try it today. And hopefully it'll work. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is your last time here, welcome. Welcome. Please consider subscribing, hitting the like button, leaving a thumbs up. Super chat and super thanks, and definitely become a member so you can join the Aviation Nation. Welcome to everybody on Kick who is now watching on Kick as well. We welcome you to the fold. Even though you cut from a different cloth, you welcome in the family. All right. Yeah, this plane got all the bells and whistles on it. This is one of my favorite planes to fly in this game. Now, if y'all know me, you know I say that with pretty much every airplane I fly. I'm always like, this one's my favorite. Every time I get in an airplane, I'm like, man, this one's my favorite. This one is one of my favorites. I will be back tonight, regular time. I'm just, since I'm in between jobs at the moment, I figured I'd make the most out of a little bit of downtime. I gotta leave and pick up my son in a couple hours, so figured we do this real quick. I'll come back at 8 o'clock tonight. We're gonna have some more fun in the sky. Hopefully everybody's having a good Wednesday. If you're not, I'm sorry to hear that. All right. Let me get this control panel over here. Guess I can put the control panel right there. And we can put that right there. And now I can see everything on this screen here. There we go. Okay. I think that's good. Hang on. Oh, maybe not. Let's put this over here. All right, that's better right there. All right. This is one of my favorite liveries in this airplane. But yeah, this is the airplane. I think Tom Cruise has this airplane. Not that that's the reason why I'm flying it, but I bought it a while back. And when I had the S, the Xbox S, I could not fly this plane at all. The only place I could fly it was out like near Tahiti and like Bora Bora, just out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. You know, this is one of those planes that I definitely complain about, because it doesn't say anywhere on the description when you go to buy the plane. It doesn't say anywhere on it that that there's issues with it. So I mean, I have an issue because of that, but you know, that's one of the things I'm hoping gets changed when the new simulator comes out. Sorry, I was looking at something. I hope that gets changed when the new simulator comes out, because the you know, the fact that there's issues with planes and we don't know about it, you know, until it's like, you know, until we buy it. Like, I didn't know about the issue on this airplane until after I bought it. Same issue that this airplane has, the Cirrus Vision Jet has as well. It's made by the same company. You know, the Cirrus Vision Jet is going to be standard on the new simulator when it comes out, so you know, maybe that'll get rid of all the issues. But you know, so we'll see. Anyways, let's get this thing going. Got my Xbox controller, got my headphones. I got you, we got me, we got the flight plan. Let's get this thing set up. Now there is a checklist you can use inside the inside the system here, but really everything is on already. Everything in the checklist that we would normally have to check, it's already turned on. So it's really kind of like a foolproof. It's probably one of the easiest planes to start up in this game. I mean, all you got to do is you click on battery, click on external power. I typically do full screen. And that's really it, other than starting the engines. Starting the engines, you just push this button for the one engine, push this for the left engine. You'll move the throttles up to idle. Turn anti-ice on, so it's on auto, and then just turn on the cabin power, and that's it. That's it. There's nothing else you really need to do to start up this airplane. It's really foolproof. The checklist have you doing all kinds of checks for the oxygen, but that's already on. The generators come on automatically. You know, the ELT, that's where it's supposed to be. The lights are all automatic in this airplane. They're all the way that the lights are programmed in this airplane. For the exterior, they come on automatically depending on what mode you're in. Like if you're taxiing, it comes on. Taxiing lights come on when you pull up to the runway. The landing lights come on. Strobe lights come on automatically. Like everything comes on automatically. Yeah, man. This could be James the Honda. James the Honda. James the Hjet. But yeah, the checklist is right here. And then you would just use this button to push enter. And it comes up right on the screen here. I'm not going to do it because there's no point. Like I said, everything's already done. All right, let's go ahead and click request. Get our flight plan brought in. Oh, come on, James. You know you want to be the Honda. Come on, James. James the Honda. Oh, yeah, the Mirage 4000. Yep, I've heard of that before. All right, there's no procedure for takeoff. The one for the arrival's already in. We're going to add the approach later, because I don't know if this is going to be the runway that we actually land at, so we'll come back to that later. We do have charts built in. We'll access those later when we're in the air. All right, utilities. Let's go to initialization. Let's click on system test first. We do need to run through all this. Pre-flight. Yeah, I heard it moves pretty well too, dude. I'm not real familiar with it. I just heard a little bit about it. All right, all that's done. Let's go back a screen. Let's do weight and fuel. So let's sync all from the sim. From sim brief. All right, that's all done. Speed bugs. We're gonna set that from the sim as well. Click all on. And just like that, we're all set up. Let's click accept initialization. Now we do have systems. I'll pull these up when we get in the air. I just get very leery that I'm gonna get black screens if I do too much on the ground. So I'm gonna run through more features when we're in the air, when it's a bit safer. So right now, let's get the engines going on. Let's get our clearance for takeoff, and then we'll get up in the air. Oh, I never changed my flight ID from last night. I still got my Swiss Air flight ID from last night. All right, let's go ahead and turn on the anti-ice. Let's do first engine. All right, and then just click on the bottom here. That'll get it going. Damn. Cobra M-Bell, wow. That's crazy.
Ground SWR 4718, request taxi for takeoff, departing straight out. SWR 4718 taxi, 2 and hold short of runway 18 using taxiway golf.
Let me turn the voices down. Here. I was flying the Learjet earlier, and I was just seeing if there's any new updates with the way the ATC interacts. All right, I think I used to keep them on about 15 when I used to have them on, just so it can barely be heard, but it's not too annoying.
Alpha Kilo. Contact tower on 118 decimal tree when ready. Taxiing hold short runway 18 using taxiway Golf Alpha Kilo SWR 4718. Kilo Tango Victor Lima, automated weather observation 180.
Altimeter's 3022. All right, let's tune back to the tower. Let's change our altimeter, and then we're going to get out of here. We do have to turn cabin power on. Let's do that. And let's do 3022 here. Let's also change it up here. And then let's go to settings. And we're going to do bearing 2. That's going to be our flight management. And we're going to use this for nav 1 for our landing sometime later, but we're going to turn it on now. Let's see, we got our wind data. That'll pop up later. All right, let's go back, and then we'll go through more of this stuff when we're in the air. Let me, I believe we're going up to 41,000 feet today. Let me see what the flight plan says. Yeah, 41,000. There's really no quick way to get to that altitude. You just have to hold this. Like, clicking on it doesn't do anything. It just goes in hundreds. Hey, Planes, what's going on, my friend? How you been, man? How you been? I particularly wanted to try this airplane out here because this is one of these handcrafted airports. The screens were going black last night, like it was a mess. So, all right, that's done. Let's put our flaps down for takeoff. Let's set our trim for takeoff as well. Get that into the green. There we go. We got green triangles now. We're all set. Let's taxi out. But yeah, this thing has, when you have SimBrief, you have Navigraph and all that. With Navigraph, there's a telemetry feature on Navigraph where it actually tracks your airplane on the Navigraph map, you know, on the app or on the website. And this is one of 2 planes that I know of in this simulator that is actually tied into that telemetry feature. This plane and the Cirrus Vision Jet. And that telemetry feature on Navigraph is pretty dope. It gives you, like... and there's so many things you can choose to monitor. You know, your altitude, your cabin pressure, your vertical speed, your angle of attack, your track heading, your actual heading, you know, how much fuel you're using. It's just amazing. And it shows you on the Navigraph map where your airplane is on your route. Yeah, but you see how, like, our taxi lights came on automatically? So you can turn that feature on or off. I'll show you when we get in the air. I don't want to do too much with the screens until we're cruising. Once we get up to cruising altitude, I'll show you some features. I've experienced... hang on a second. Hang on a second. Let me, my son just... Yeah, I thought it started at 4. Hang on a second. Let me text my son real quick. All right, let me see what he says here. 3... Sorry, my son's doing an internship, and he got there an hour early. I thought it started at 3. It actually started at 4. Dude, not funny. 9/11 will never be funny. Yeah, that'll never be funny. That's good, Comma. Text me when you're close to being finished or when you know what time you're done so I can leave to get you. Period. Alright, let's pull up here. Handles just like a Honda Accord. Alright. I guess we're clear for takeoff, since we have these arrows now. Let's contact the ATC and see what they say. Alright, request takeoff clearance.
Tower SWR 4718 at runway 18 ready for departure, departing straight out. SWR 4718, wind 19er, 7 at 7. Straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 18. Cleared for takeoff runway 18 SWR 4718.
Alright, very good. Let's get out of here. Alright, we're in takeoff mode as it states right here on our display for TO for takeoff. All right, V1. Gear up. Let's put nav on. Put our flaps up. Turn the autopilot on here after we capture our flight plan here. It's always a little hairy taking off here in Lake Tahoe with all these mountains here.
Tower SWR 4718 frequency change.
All right. Cleared all the mountains. That's good.
NorCal approach SWR 4718 is type flight miles southeast of Tahoe 10,500 feet. Request flight following.
Let's go into heading mode. Yaw dampeners on. Let's do auto throttle. Whoa, bitch. All right. Out, autopilot on. And let's do flight level control. Actually, we could probably do VNAV, actually. I thought GigaChad was supposed to be doing all this automatically for us. 3018, let's change this.
Roger SWR 4718. NorCal approach SWR 4718 5 miles northwest of Lake 45. Request IFR to Las Vegas, ready to copy.
SWR 4718 is cleared to Las Vegas Airport this mile. Squawk Flight 157.
SWR 4718 cleared to Las Vegas Airport as filed. Squawk 5157.
SWR 4718, read that correct. Radar contact 14,100 feet. QNH tree 0.009er. Continue to tilt turning and following heading 110, resume on navigation descent and maintain 13,000 feet.
What?
NorCal departure daughter, November 0 tree 84 Delta is passing 5,600 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. Daughter November 0 tree 84 Delta NorCal departure QNH tree 0.04 radar contact, continue. SWR 4718, did you copy?
Continue to tilt turning and following heading 110, resume on navigation descend and maintain 13,000 feet. SWR 4718.
SWR 4718, contact Oakland Center on 127.905. Good day.
Going to 127.905 SWR 4718.
One two 8.8 generic 6.9er. Goodbye.
Oakland Center SWR 4718 is at 14,100 feet, descending 13,000 feet.
That's crazy. They got us going to 13,000.
Generic 11 Sierra contact, NorCal approach.
2990.
Radar contact. Continue to tilt. Going to 119er, decimal 2 generic 110. Oakland Center Tower, November 0 tree 84 Delta.
Oh shit.
Is at 8,700 feet, climbing 11,000 feet. Tower, November 0 tree 84 Delta, Oakland Center QNH, 29er decimal 86 radar contact. Continue. Tower 84 Delta climb and maintain flight level 210.
All right.
Climb and maintain flight level 210, Tower 84 Delta.
I wonder if they're gonna have us get up to our cruising altitude of 41,000 feet. Maybe not. All right, here we go. Wait, it's choppy out here today. Good lord. He already talked to his manager. They're gonna let him out a little early. Since he got there early. Alright, let me see if I can change our speed. 270 is a bit much, I think. Actually, let me see if I can actually increase our altitude.
Oakland Center SWR 4718. Request flight level 230.
SWR 4718 climb and maintain flight level 230. Going to 119er, decimal $2.
Alright, let me see if this feature is turned on, because... I mean, I don't mind responding, but I thought I had it turned on. Oh, no, I don't have it turned on. Okay, alright. That'll get him... There we go. Alright, it's Mega Karen, not Giga Chad. Alright, very good. Yeah, that'll let them do all the bullshit.
125.75 SWR 4718. Goodbye. Oakland Center SWR 4718 is at 14,500 feet, climbing flight level 230.
So we have this systems page, right? If you go under system controls, we have exterior lights. Here's all the lights. This is the only way to interact with the lights on the outside, is here. Well, normal, that means they'll come on automatically. On is on, off is off, but normal is automatic. Interior lights, we can adjust the brightness. We got footwell lights, seat belts, thermostat. We can adjust the thermostat if you really want to play with it. You can. There's really no reason. I mean, nothing is simulated, you know, for that. We have status page. It gives you what lights are on, you know, engines, hydraulics. We have our environmental page, electric, fuel, hydraulics, our ice systems, which will turn on automatically if need be. As long as we have them turned on like normal, they'll come on automatically. Sim options, we can set up the passengers here. Like if you don't use sim brief and you're not like setting up things like if you're just using the sim brief and copying the data, you don't need to do this, but you can just click on the people to put a person in. You can click on here for the baggage. Here's where you can operate the doors, the cabin shades. We can show the people in 3D. And then here's a QR code you can use to get to the manual. That's cool, man. One day I hope to be a grown-up and use the 777 as well, man. But that's awesome. We have full weather, traffic, and then same with any of these like touchscreen type systems in the simulator. If you want to get to the settings page for it, just click on it, and then when the wrench pops up, you can get to the settings page and set everything up from there. But I'm not a big fan of the split screen of these planes just because I don't like the black screens coming up. All right, let me we'll contact them again once we get close to 33,000 so we can get up to our cruising altitude. This plane even has a bathroom in it. Look at this thing. Whoosh! It's got a really good window in the bathroom too, right here. You just poke your head out the back door a little bit. You can really see everything. You can see that big old Honda engine back here. You can go back in the bathroom. Just chill right here and let Mega Karen do her thing while we put our feet up and sip on some champagne. Champagne. I thought we set up the fuel properly. I thought it copied from... I didn't double check it because I copied it from SimBrief, but that's weird. Oh, whatever. We're good now. All Alright, let me turn the telemetry feature on. And let's read a little bit of telemetry. Now we're supposed to be going to runway 19, I believe it is. 19 left. Let me see here. Yeah, runway 19 left. That's an RNAV type landing. So let's go ahead and let's click on charts. Let's click on charts again so we can get charts for Las Vegas. One nice thing, it brings up our arrival automatically. So here's our arrival that we're doing. I know they released it. Yeah, for PC, not for Xbox. Xbox won't be out for another week or two, probably. All right, so what does it say from Zilda? Track 100 to Dion to Envy to Bourbon, and then on track 79 degrees, expect vectors, the final course. That's for 19 and 26 left. Okay. Well, we can do runway 19. No, that's awesome. You get to fly it. That's awesome. I'm glad everybody's getting a chance to use it. Hopefully you're enjoying it. I will be joining you guys in the ranks one of these days when I get a chance to fly the plane as well, whenever it gets released for Xbox. All right, let's click on procedures. Let's do approach. We're going to do this RNAV Y approach. And let's look, we got Lapin, Suvi, and Storia. So let's, before we choose anything, let's look at... let's go back to charts. And we can click and drag this. Let's look at RNAV 19 left, and let's look at... So if we're coming in from Bourbon, that's probably... I would say Stora would be either Lapin or Stora is probably going to wind up being our path of entry. Let's look at the arrival page again. Okay, here we go. And then we'll come in around. So I would say Bourbon. All right, well, you know, one thing we can do, we can check it out before we actually do it, which is one nice thing about this airplane. So let's go back to approach. Let's do Lapin and see what it looks like. Let's preview this. All right, that's not a whole lot of help. Let me show it on the chart. All right, I think Stora would be fine. Show this on the map. Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, and I don't know what the minimum is yet. We'll look at that when we get to the chart. Let's load this. All right, our minimums are... Is it really 200? That's interesting. I thought it would be more for an RNAV landing. All right, so 200 is our minimums. Oh, we got to get rid of this here. This is a deal killer right here. Manual sequence. Let's remove that waypoint. That screws up the whole flight plan whenever that shows up. All right, let's go back to procedure. Let's click on this. Let's plug in 200 for our approach. All right, we can go back now. And let's go back to map. And let's talk to the ATC and see if we can get up to 41,000 feet. Let's do number 3 on the keyboard. Let's do 9.
Oakland Center SWR 4718.
Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
Flight level 230.
SWR 4718 descend and maintain flight level 230.
Shit.
Descend and maintain flight level 230 SWR 4718. Oakland Center SWR 4718. Request flight level 330.
All right, let's do standard pressure. We forgot to do that earlier.
Level 330.
Climb and maintain flight level 330 SWR 4718.
All right, here we go. Oh, number 2 is increase.
Now Alpha 759er tree climb and maintain flight level 280. Keep speed not above 280 knots.
And we want to increase by 8,000 feet, so that's going to be number 8.
Oakland Center Donner, November 49er 27 X-ray flight level 320.
All right, my friend, I'll see you tomorrow.
November 49er 27 X-ray Oakland Center radar contact continue.
Oakland Center SWR 4718. Request flight level 410.
Generic 628 climb and maintain 14,000 feet.
Climb and maintain flight level 410 SWR.
All right, there we go. 410. We got our clearance to get up to our cruising altitude. I think the way they got these engines on this airplane is so cool. Look at these things. Hang on. I might not be able to get to the right camera angle here. Nah, it's tough to see. Hang on, let's... Yeah, look how they're like mounted on like this, like a bracket. You know, you don't really see engines ever kind of mounted like that. That's pretty cool. Honda engineering, baby. It's good enough for Tom Cruise. It's good enough for me. We ghost riding right now. There's nobody in the cockpit. Let's hang out the window like we really ghost riding this. We ghost riding this whip. Let's put on live time, I guess. When we get closer to Vegas, we'll reach out to the ATC and see if we really are going to be landing on runway 19 left. They might give us a different runway to land on. We actually are getting ready to... We're getting to our arrival here pretty soon, actually. We don't really have that far to go, actually.
Please expedite your climb. Flight level 410.
Hey, how come we, what happened here?
Climb and maintain flight level 240.
Alright, we'll just stay at 33,000 feet. Yeah, we're gonna descend anyways at in about 11 minutes anyways. Yeah, let's reduce that. Yeah, this is a fun little plane, man. When it's working properly, it's very fun. Now, I'm using the light version. So the liveries have two different versions with this airplane. There's a light and regular. Light is less textured on the exterior, so it doesn't use as much memory. It also doesn't give you full capability of splitting all the screens in a way that you can really do it. It only really allows you to use these together. The regular version allows you to use these two tablets or two pads by themselves. Like right now, they're locked together. So whatever you do on one, it does on the other. When you are using a regular version, they're independent of each other. That's the word I was looking for, independent. They're independent of each other. We'll set up our speed bugs for landing when we get a little closer. We got our top of descent here coming up. We can actually, let's plug in 24,000 feet. We already have the V here for VNAV. So when it's time for us to start descending, this airplane will do it automatically. Because according to the chart, we need to be at just over 24,000 feet by the time we get to Fletcher, which is coming up here, as you can see. So if it's got a blue, if it's in blue, it means it's part of the flight plan. When it's in white, it's just, you know, just an altitude we have there. But when it's in blue, it's part of like the arrival. It's part of the procedures. It's part of the arrival, or part of the approach, or part of the departure. When it's in blue like that. All right, let me go to BFR. Get 116.9. Let's program that in. Let's go to radios. Let's type in 116.9. And let's transfer that. That's the VOR station for Las Vegas. You can see we just picked that up. It says we're 123 miles out. We're gonna try to use that for our RNAV landing today. Get dot buddy. Yeah, it's in backwards. No wonder it's not put on. Really? We're 300 feet above. Are you for real? And we can change our VNav features as well. Let me show you that as well. So when you go into flight plan, you go to VNav, we can set up all the parameters. The flight path angle, the speed, climb, cruise, and descent. You can click on it. You know, if it's not grayed out like this message here, then you can pretty much interact with it and choose what you want. Got our direct to button here and here as well. All right, so let's go to utilities. Let's go to weight and fuel. Let's go to landing. All right. Now let's go back to speed bugs. Landing. Let's get that from the sim. Turn those on. All right, we should be descending here momentarily. Yeah, so that telemetry feature in Navigraph, like all this info that shows up here, you can get all that to show up. Like I'm looking at all the same info on Navigraph right now with a little triangle for our airplane. Yep. It's pretty cool, that telemetry feature. I like that feature. This plane and the Vision jet are the only ones where it'll actually follow your flight plan, follow your plane actually in Navigraph. It's pretty cool, man. All right, we got about a minute and a half to our descent. And we're already about 8,000 feet ahead of the game, being that, you know, Vegas is so high, you know, like the landing altitude of the airport. So it's, you know, it's not going to take us as much time to get down. You know, I mean, the height of the airport's around, you know, 2,000 feet. So flight level change. I still think it's way, you know, you might be able to contact Vegas by now. I still think it's way too early to contact Vegas. I think it's going to be... Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. We don't have an option yet for it, so... Maybe when we're about 30 miles out, 20 miles out, we'll be able to contact them and see if we're still going to get 19 left, or if they want us on 26 right, or... Alright, there we go. We're at 25,000 feet now. Very good. Following the ATC nicely. Our next altitude is 21,000. Let's program that in. Now, if we were following VNAV the way that our flight plan had it set up, then we really don't have to plug in any particular altitude. It'll show up in magenta, like on the side here, and the airplane will do its own thing since we have the V here for VNAV, since we're in VNAV mode. But we descended early because the ATC asked us to. That's crazy. We're still in Los Angeles airspace. I wonder when we switch over. So we're not that far from Vegas. We're a whole lot closer to Vegas than we are to Los Angeles. That's for sure. All right, see what I said a second ago about how it'll show up in magenta? So here's 21,000 right here. So I'm just gonna let the plane do its thing. Oh, there we go, 19,000.
Descend and maintain flight level 190 SWR 4718.
Tower 60 Juliet, you are 300 feet above your assigned altitude. Descend and maintain flight level 330. Generic November 8363 Hotel Los Angeles Center. Clear through the Bravo airspace. Descend and maintain flight level 330, Tower 60 Juliet.
Man, flight level change is out of this world. Look at that thing. It's got us going at 6,000 feet. Good Lord.
Clear through Bravo airspace. Generic 63 Hotel.
My goodness. That's probably not going to happen in real life. I don't think they're going to have you descending at 6,000 vertical feet per minute. Not on purpose, at least. All right, let's sync our heading. There we go. Oh, you know, one thing we should do is actually let me look at 19 left here and see what our course is. All right, 19 right. Where's 19 left? All right, let me pin that. And our course for 19 left is 194. So let's do that. Let's switch into heading mode. Let's switch our system here. Let's plug in 194.
Vertical track.
Let's go one more time. Good day. 194. All right, let's go back into FMS. Let's click on nav. Our next altitude is 14,000, as we can see in magenta. $9,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 9,000 feet SWR 4718.
All right. We can do that. Might as well turn VNav off for the moment. I don't know what our pressure is, so we'll leave it right here for the moment. Right where we had it before. $30.22. All right, very good. All right, 30.22 there. 30.22 here. Very good. All right. All right, Mega Karen should be contacting them. Are you kidding me? Didn't they just give us a different a different one? Oh, 8 left. Okay. All right, he said 2983. Let's do that first. And 8,400 feet. Okay.
Descend and maintain 8,400 feet. Expect vector. Visual runway 8 left approach SWR 4718.
All right, 84. 83. And we got 8 left. Jesus Christ. Make up your mind, ATC.
Descend and maintain 9,000.
I can't work under these conditions. Hey, what's up, Jake? I can't do it. I can't work under these conditions. You just gave us 2 different fucking what do you want us to do?
Descend and maintain 8,000.
I'm going to turn the ATC off here in a minute.
718.
A second ago, you said 8,300. Then you said 9,300. Then you said 83 again. What the? All right, let's go to procedures. Let's change this to 8 left. Visual 8 left.
Maintain 7,500 feet. SWR 4718. Descend and maintain 6,600 feet. SWR 4718.
All right, let's look at this chart for landing. For 8 left. I'm gonna turn this ATC off here in a minute. They are driving me nuts.
1,000 feet. SWR 4718.
Okay,
Maintain 5,000.
it's your world, ATC. I'm just living in it.
18.
I do not see a chart for 8 left. All right, whatever. Oh, hang on. Let's get rid of this manual. Where's that manual sequence at? Or is that afterwards?
I have the runway in sight.
We do?
Turn left heading 045 descent and maintain 4,100 feet. SWR 4718.
All right, that's 45. $4,100. Thanks, Keith. Appreciate it. Where the hell is 8 left at on this map here? Oh, I see where 8 left is. Okay. This telemetry kind of helps a bit on this Navigraph map. Are we cleared for landing? Because we're passing the airport right now. There's Vegas. Let's make this nighttime. See what it looks like at nighttime. If the new update helped out at all. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, well here's like 8 left over here. I think. Oh yeah, this looks good now. There's a new update for Vegas that came out the other day. Oh yeah. Wow, Vegas looks great now. We'll have to take a helicopter ride. Oh, it's even got the lights that... That is cool, man. Oh, it's got the... I guess it's the moon right here? I never knew they had the moon in Vegas like that. Yeah, we got that already. I think the ATC is broken. Because we're already on 45. Yeah, Vegas looks great, man. That was really cool. I'm gonna turn the ATC off here in a minute. If it doesn't give me a new, Yeah, it's broken. Alright. Alright, very good. Let's choose 26 right from here. It's probably 100 for the minimums. Alright, load and activate. Let's do navigation. And then I'm going to turn off the auto throttle for now. Boy, it is dark as hell over here. Good lord. Somebody didn't pay the electric bill over here. Alright, let's put on the auto throttle now. Let me bring up the chart for 26 right. Alright, so we got 110.3, 259, and oh, 267 is actually, that's a very odd decision height. Alright. 110.3 and 259. So let's make sure we got 110.3. Yep. 110.3 and Let's program in 267. It's already activated, so we don't need to do that. We got 259. All right, so let's go back to map. Now let's go ahead and sync our heading up. Let's go heading mode. Let's do this. Hey, it's got the right course in already. Look at that. For 1 and 2. Hey, that's all right with me. Fuck yeah, that works. All right. That's our localizer in the dotted line for our approach. Landing lights will come on automatically. All the lights are fully automated in this airplane. No, I don't I don't think they know who we are, actually. Sorry, I'm just seeing your comment. Right. Where we want and when we want, that's right. I should have told them that. I didn't let them know up front. I didn't want to get the authorities on us as soon as we pulled up to Vegas. I was trying to play it nice at first. Yeah, they did a good job with Vegas. This is a big update from last time. Like even the power lines on the ground, like I guess those are power lines or telephone poles, one of the two, but probably power lines. I don't think we'll see the Hoover Dam from over here. I think it's on the other side of this little alcove here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump in a really slow airplane or a helicopter and kind of fly around Vegas at nighttime. Yeah, it amazes me too how just pulling air into it can create that kind of thrust. It's just, it seems like something that shouldn't happen. Yeah, physics are fun, that's true. Alright, we're lining up nicely. Let's turn on, I guess we can click approach. I don't think our glide slope is showing up yet. Let's wait till we get lined up more. Yeah, oh yeah. Real small compared to the airplane. You're right. It is crazy how, like, a propeller, one propeller can get an airplane up and moving. It's wild. All right, actually, if I remember correct, this plane, it should kick on automatically when we activate it, like approach. This plane should flip everything over automatically, from flight management to localizer and all that. It should flip everything. I think this is the only airplane that actually does that. There might be one other one, but I'm not familiar with it if there is. Maybe the Vision Jet, since it's the same company that makes them. They're made by Flight Effects.
Vertical track.
Yeah, there's a little bit more loving on Pittsburgh women, just like women from Baltimore. There's a bit more cushion for the pushing, as they say. All right, localizers captured. Man, we are bouncing around, man, just like a paper airplane right now, just getting thrashed from side to side. Yeah, Baltimore women, you need a special airplane for women from Baltimore, that's for sure. Alright, let's put our flaps down. And even the water's moving. That's cool. Alright, we can almost put the gear down. Glide slope is captured. Alright, let's put landing gear down. Right. Yeah, longitude too, that's right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with drinking a few beers before your mom shows up. Especially as you get older and they tend to get a little, you know, a little bit. Like my mom's gotten a little kind of, I don't want to say crazy, that's a bit strong, but she definitely has a lot more character than she used to. I guess that's a good word to use. Alright, let's put our flaps down all the way. Man, Vegas looks good as hell right now, compared to what it used to look like. Especially the Strip. We're going to definitely jump in a helicopter and check that thing out at nighttime.
Autopilot. 200.
Auto throttle off, autopilot off.
100. 50. 20.
Boy, it's windy. Wow. No thanks. We're gonna jump in a helicopter and go check out Vegas. I guess we'll jump in the Chinook since I'm more familiar with that one than the... I guess I could use the Bell. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter which helicopter I use. Let's, rotorcraft. Well, I could take the Zeppelin out for a spin. Yeah, let's just take this thing. It doesn't really matter. I thought there was a helicopter pad here, but we'll just take off from the runway. I am going to put the what the hell is it called? I am going to put the HUD, minimal HUD up, so I can at least see what's going on with the helicopter while we're flying. I just want to fly over the Strip for, you know, a couple minutes and kind of check some things out. Then I'm going to stop the stream, and then we're going to pick it back up again tonight. Pick it back up at 8 o'clock as usual. Alright, nothing wrong with the Australian Army having their Chinook over here. Alright, actually, let me turn on all the lights inside since we're going to be flying at nighttime. Just takes a little bit. These knobs turn slow as hell. Look how slow these things turn. That's as fast as it goes. Alright, center console. Stick position. We'll turn the dome light on negative. Hey, what up, Chicago? We're just gonna do a quick little fly over Vegas. We just landed at Vegas and it looked amazing. The new update. Not yet. I'm gonna check it out. I got the notification. I'm gonna check it out when I'm done here. I'm still coming back tonight. I'm just killing a little bit of time right now until I got to pick my son up. So, but yeah, I'll check out your landing here in a minute. Actually, I guess I could check it out right now. Actually, give me a second. Let me. What the hell am I doing here? Oh yeah, we need auto trim on. Since we're using our Xbox controller. And let me put the HUD on minimal for the outside. So I can at least see what's going on. Alright, let's get this going here. Change this. Alright, let's get up in the air. 1 second. Alright, and the strip should be right in front of us. Yeah, we just flew the Honda Jet from Lake Tahoe to Vegas. And the strip looked absolutely... I flew over the strip like a week ago. And it looked absolutely terrible. And then they just did this update, and now it looks amazing. Oh, it's I'm not a big fan of having the HUD on, but it's kind of necessary when, you know, it's kind of necessary, actually. There's no reason for it. It just is. Wow, look at the Luxor. Look at that, man. It's got the beam from the Luxor. That is dope. It's got the new stadium. Or, no, this is an arena. That's not the stadium. Oh, maybe that is where the Raiders play. I forget if the Raiders are in a dome or an outdoor stadium. Oh, no, look at that. Allegiant Stadium. Wow. That is cool. MGM. Cosmopolitan. Wow, Vegas looks so good now. I imagine if it looks this good on Xbox. Oh, the waterfalls. I bet you if it looks awesome on PC, if it looks this good on Xbox, it's gotta look much better on PC. Wow. This is so cool, man. Yeah, because lately, like, last, like, few months, it's been really boring flying into Vegas. Like, it sucked. There was no lights anywhere, like, the strip wasn't lit up, and now we gonna be doing a lot more flights into Vegas now, leaving and coming and going. I guess that's Vegas North. That's, the smaller airport. I guess, what's that called? North Vegas, I guess. Now our warning lights are on. We didn't turn on our system here. Oops. Circus. Man, this looks really good. Trump! Hell yeah! He's not banned from Microsoft Simulator. That's cool as shit. Trump, Trump, Trump. The Mirage. Everything says love. I wonder if because it's like Pride Month, if that's why like everything is kind of saying that, because a lot of buildings have said that. Let's get down to that Caesars sign and see how that looks. Hell yeah. Wonder if we can fly it through the Ferris wheel. For our next trick, yep. When you don't have crash physics turned on, I guess that's what you can do. Give it a little bit of tail rudder. Make our turn. Man. Alright, let's do one more little pass around this section, and I'm gonna get ready to go. I gotta go pick up my son from his internship here coming up. But I'll be back tonight, don't you worry. I did. I snapped everybody there. Half of the Ferris wheel, half of the people just died because I snapped half of the wires on the Ferris wheel. Yeah, man. I recreate any kind of landing. Oh, look, it's even got the roller coaster. Look at that. That is cool. If there's a helipad on one of these hotels, I'd try to land on that thing, but it's not like, I know in Abu Dhabi, there's a couple of hotels you can actually land on in the simulator here, but... Oh, the one you sent? Okay, I'll try it. It must be a really good recreation if you're laughing about it already. Wow, this looks amazing. All right, let me check out this landing that you sent me. Hang on a second. I gotta get ready to turn this off anyways. Let's check out what Chicago sent us on Discord. Let's check out his landing first. All right, landing in Chicago. That now, when you're flying, or do you normally fly out of O'Hare or do you fly out of Midway most of the time? Oh, that's a 5-minute landing. I may have. Let me fast forward to closer to the end, and then I'll watch it incomplete when I'm done. Man, that was a pretty smooth landing, I gotta say. I mean, you missed the touchdown zone by a little bit, but hey, it's all good, man. That was a pretty good landing, actually. Really good. Almost like you're a real pilot. All right, let me see where you stuck this thing at. Did you message it to me, or? Let me see here. All right, no, that's Eric. Nope. Let me find out where you stuck this idea. Nope, that's London. That's an old one. General. I don't see the one that you oh, that's United. Gotcha. I don't see anything that you sent me for a landing to do. It's not there. It's not under screenshots. Yeah, my friend, I do not see anything that you sent for a landing idea. But if you send it again, I'll keep an eye out for it. Yeah, I don't see it. I don't see it, dude. Oh, recreation, not recreation. Oh, reaction. Yeah. I can do that. Just react to some landings online. I can do that. Is that what you mean? Like, for me, like, to watch videos and react to them? I can do that. That's cool. I can do that for a while tonight. Now, when I was flying the helicopter, I looked over, and I could have sworn it said recreate. So that's why I was looking for. Anyways, whatever. You get it. I don't need to babble on. You understand. All right, I'm jumping out of here. But yeah, let me do some digging. Yeah, I wonder how good it's gonna look like on a good PC. Because I know there's definitely some differences with PC and Xbox with the rendering and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, if it looks this good on Xbox, I mean, it's got to look phenomenal on PC. Let me just go to the marketplace real quick and just make sure the 777's not out yet. I've been checking like every 45 minutes. I know there's really no reason to check, but let me at least check anyways. Nope, nothing yet. Damn. Anything on sale for my wish list? Nope, just a Fokker. Just a Fokker. Alright, I'm getting out of here. Yeah, I'll find some videos to react to. That'll... Maybe we'll do that for a little bit tonight, too. I didn't know Red Wing makes airports. They make pretty good airplanes. Oh. It's a space center. That's interesting. I'm building one of those right now in Construction Simulator. Hey! What up, Grease? I'm getting ready to jump off. We just checked out Las Vegas, the new update for Vegas, man. It is awesome. But yeah, let me find some videos to react to. Maybe we'll watch some videos tonight to start off, and then I'm probably going to fly that Learjet again. I only did one flight with that thing so far, so I'm probably going to fly the Learjet again and maybe something else. But yeah, let me jump off here. I got to go pick up my son. But I'll be back at... yeah, I'll be back around 8 o'clock tonight as usual. Yeah, he went to his internship, and I had a little bit of time to kill. I had a really good job interview today. And I figured I'd kill a little bit of time, jump online. The Honda Jet, I tried flying last night. You know, we kept on having issues with it. And no issues today, by the way, Grease. I did the flight I was trying to do last night from Tahoe to Vegas. Did it with no problems. No black screens, no nothing. So, yeah, whatever. Anyways, I will see y'all back in a few hours. If I don't see you, then I'll see you next time. But before you leave, click on something. A like, a thumbs up, a notification, a subscription, a super chat, a membership. Do something. And I'll see y'all later. Y'all, if I don't see y'all later on, then I will see you next time. See you, Pittsburgh. See you, Chicago. See you, Greece. See you, Mother Earth. See you next time, bitch. All right, see y'all later.